I'm trying to be the right guy for you. The right guy's already here. 5 stars. I'm the author and I think I did a pretty good job. I'm pretending to be a hot girl on Tinder so I can match with my roommate and tell him I'm coming over so he'll clean the apartment. I like how you can look at someone and just know their health bar has to change colors a bunch before you can even begin lowering it. Can I take you out? I have a boyfriend, sorry. He can go too. He just gotta pay for himself. Turkish photographer beats up client after learning bride is 15 years old. My 10-year-old brother called me to tell me he had a girlfriend and then sent me this. Her scrunchie is on my wrist. Sounds pretty serious. Got drunk and walked on stage. The band didn't see I'm playing Bond because yara. Don't let guys treat you like free salsa, you a guac baby girl. 13-year-old boy sells Xbox, does yard work to buy his single mom a car. About for my b-day and my daughter's boyfriend order a strawberry margarita. What do I say? My dude, delicious knows no masculinity. If I were that kid I'd drink the duck out of that and then raw dog your daughter. You will never have a friend circle. You will never have a girlfriend. You will never have Shreks. So be it. Life is still beautiful. Men will literally use your beauty products in the shower and not even know what it's for. Leave my dark spot exfoliating scrub alone. No, it's going on my balls. I'm fired because I couldn't stop crying. A raccoon got trapped in the dumpster and died of heat exhaustion, and I'm supposed to just get over it? Over this past school year I have stolen over 1500 spoons from the Lincoln Way Central Cafeteria. I'm chaos. I'm fear. I'm the spoon bandit. He slaps your mom. What you doing? I'm not gonna slap anyone's mom. I love my mom to death and she would kill me if I ever slapped a woman. A picture of me and my mom. In case you were wondering, me and my husband can see you half naked smoking from that bong through your front window across the street. Do I look cool? Brat, 22. Hi guys, I'm actually 11 years old, but I need a girlfriend that can be in my Minecraft Let's Play vids, so I can use you for clickbait and get more views, thanks. A 15-year-old boy named Temma Boggs chased a car on his bike for 15 minutes to save a 5-year-old girl who was kidnapped from her front yard. He was successful. A year ago I was depressed and suicidal. Today things have gotten better. Please add Shreks to Dead by Daylight. On some level, I have to respect that you straight up asked, but no. I paid for this ad spot because I hate ads. Enjoy this pic of a cute turtle instead. Peace. 2004. Trying to take a MySpace photo while no one was at home. Do you love your sin enough to burn in hell forever? I'm here to watch girls kiss. Need a girlfriend to film clips for me this summer. Shrek's tape? Hit me up. Nor at the skate park I don't be having Shreks. I've been driving a forklift for 20 years. I know passengers, but I couldn't help myself. LMAO. My crop's doing well. Irrigation is the future. Ran my face through masculine filter 37 times until it stopped making changes. Apparently this is peak masculinity. Really that big? Perfect, just what I wanted. Would you take me to the beach? Looks like you're already on the beach. I don't play Dungeons and Dragons. I do. When someone asks me how I wanna go, Chrysippus, an ancient Athenian philosopher, died from laughing at one of his own jokes. What's the worst thing a woman has done on the first date? She literally asked what was their most expensive drink. The waiter met my eyes and the bro code kicked in. He just kept saying everything was out of stock. God bless him where he is now. I went back to give him a tip but he declined. Jonathan, tortoise. Jonathan is the oldest known living land animal. Due to his old age, Jonathan spends his days doing almost everything with his mate, including eating, sleeping, and mating. In 2015, an 18-year-old model threatened to leak a selfie of her and NHL superstar Jeremy Jagger in bed together if he didn't pay her $2,000. His response, "I don't care." April 3rd, 1973. The world's first mobile phone call was made on April 3rd, 1973, when Martin Cooper, a senior engineer at Motorola, called a rival telecommunications company and informed them he was speaking via a mobile phone. I've had sexual intercourse with 572 women, 23 years old. I've never had sexual intercourse with any women, 28. Don't care virgin. Please don't laugh. Day 1 versus day 112 same shirt. Pity MZ, Hulk Hogan helped rescue a woman involved in a bad car accident. Florida man uses welding grinder to remove gang tattoos on his face after he turns his life around. I'm not a player or coach, yet greatly enjoy serving the Greenwood football program as their janitor. I was humbled today as they shared their state championship with me by gifting me with a ring. What fun it is to be a Greenwood Bulldog. My mom always wanted to be an astronaut, and one year my dad surprised us all with a trip to Disney World, except once we got there, he drove us to NASA instead, and he surprised my mom with front row seats to a rocket launch and lunch with a real astronaut and she bawled from joy. What that fingers mean? Unruly. You are not unruly, you child of God. Yes, granny. John Cena has officially broken the Guinness World Record for the most Make-A-Wish Foundation wishes granted with 650. After Minnie Cox, the first black female postmaster, was pressured out of her post in Mississippi, President Theodore Roosevelt continued to pay her salary and punish the town by rerouting their mail 30 miles away until they gave her back the position. Cannot get over how this man, who I assumed until yesterday was a 3D render, is actually real, refuses every single interview and business request because he doesn't cooperate with anyone and he does not know what a podcast is. I look like Justin Bieber. He really thought he could just put 2 pictures of Bieber and we wouldn't notice. I told my boyfriend that I felt like I was doing all the chores around the flat. And the first thing he did was say, "Thank you for telling me." Then he went into the kitchen and did the dishes and started cooking dinner. The next day he had to leave early and he shouted behind him, "If you see a mess, don't clean it up." What a stand-up dude. No confrontation, no anger, no denial. Just, okay, and let's do better from here on out. Less than 40 minutes after his marriage proposal he returns to posting about Smash Brothers. The woman who can command me hasn't been born yet. 4 years later. Guys, I just nutsed the ducking Taliban. Assalamu alaikum Aki. What will happen to the DN under Taliban rule? What do you mean by DN? D's nuts lol. I overcame my depression and went for a hike. It's the small things. Day 1 at the gym. Just finished taking a shit, now let's start this workout. Faith in humanity restored. 8-year-old boy sells his Pokemon card collection to pay for his sick dog's $700 treatment. The Sriracha founder also won't budge on taste. A supplier once told David Tran that his sauce was too spicy. A friend suggested to add a tomato base to make it sweeter. Tran replied, "Hot sauce must be hot. If you don't like it hot, useless. We don't make mayonnaise here." I'll always get a laugh out of Toshihiro Nagoshi transformation from Monkey Ball's lead dev to Yakuza's lead dev. Dashrath Manji, the man who single-handedly carved a 360 feet long road out of a mountain using only a hammer and chisel to reduce the distance between his village and the nearest doctor to ensure no one would die like his wife did due to lack of medical care. It took him 22 years of work. Green Lady of Brooklyn has dressed only in green for over 25 years. Good fences make good neighbors. Critics used to criticize Indian singer Dela Mendi by saying that the only reason his songs were getting popular was because the music videos had pretty women in it. So in 1998 Dela made the song Toonak Ton and its music video had only green screen clones of himself. This song went on to be Dela's most popular song. If you come to my autographs at a convention, the prints I have to sell will always be optional. I will never charge for a selfie, and I will always offer a free autograph. If you bring something with you, or if you literally just want to say hi, that's cool too. This is not meant as any sort of judgment on any of my peers who do charge for selfies/personal items, but for me, I remember going to cons as a kid and how broke I was, so I never want anyone to feel like they have to pay in order to say hi. So proud of Justin. His friend, without the jacket, isn't allowed to wear a costume because of his religion. So Justin and the rest of the boys brainstormed to come up with an idea that would work for them without having to exclude anyone. Ladies and gentlemen, you are looking at the President of the United States and his Secret Service men. He's a very good boy. Brave Georgia sheepdog is recovering after killing 8 coyotes who tried to maul flock of sheep and goats he was watching over. Once I accepted that I'm cringe, I was free to become my true self. In 1915, millionaire Cecil Chubb bought Stonehenge at an auction for his wife. His wife had sent him out to buy dining chairs and hated that he had bought a Stonehenge instead. 3 years later, he gave Stonehenge to his country on the condition that the entrance fee would never cost more than a shilling and locals could always have free access. Must have been a rough day, huh? Did they call you schizophrenic again? Waiting for our flight and this guy pulls a life-size Lego groundhog out of his carry-on. Modern day dandy, 25, who has dressed only in Regency period clothes since burning his jeans at 14, says his eccentric attire has seen him receive countless offers of marriage. Vandalism. No problem, I can adapt. Me when I get shot twice, stabbed twice, and still manage to stop the guy trying to murder my friend. Too nice of a day to stay in the house. Met wife at work just to give her kiss. Jason Kels dropped off a jersey for his favorite employee at his local McDonald's when he went to pick up breakfast this morning. 3 years ago versus today. White only. Noticed I already had most of the stuff, so decided I would just buy the shirt to complete it. Max Harrison 6305. Me, finally getting the opportunity to do a hashtagness. Me, what the duck, what meme should I send? I don't want to risk it being not added due to being offensive, bad language, or too long. Racks brain for a long time, but panics since he might release a new video by the time I type it. The single ducking thing my brain can generate. Coconut dodge peg.